Hi there friends, today I'm making Irish soda bread. I am using a special flour. I actually ordered it online. It is Irish style flour, but you don't have to use that. You can just use regular wheat flour. I'm using some bread flour too. And I'm grating my butter. I got this super cold in the freezer. And instead of using the fork or the two knives or the pastry cutter, if you know, Irish soda bread is just kind of like a giant biscuit. And when you make biscuits, you often will have to cut the flour in. They call it cutting the flour. You can actually cut it in with two knives, or you use a pastry cutter or fork, or you can use your fingers. But this makes it so much easier. So I'm grating the butter to add to our ingredients. I know, right? So much easier. And actually it distributes the butter more evenly, and this, the sizes of them are all, the right size and everything. So it's just a better way to do it. This flour I was telling you about, it's a coarsely ground red wheat flour. Again, just use wheat flour if you want. 1 1/4 cups of bread flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and the whole reason we call this Irish soda bread, 1 heaping teaspoon baking soda. Now we need to whisk it up. You want all those dry ingredients completely incorporated with each other. All right, now I'm going to add finely diced apricot, dried apricots. Normally you would use currants in this, but I haven't seen currants in my store except one time, and it was a long time ago. So you can use raisins if you prefer. Golden raisins would be great, even just regular raisins. Currants, even craisins probably would work. But I did make this before, and I gave some to my friend Regina, and she's European. She said, what's that orange stuff in the Irish soda bread, in your Irish soda bread? Because traditionally it would have the currants in there. Now I'm adding that butter that I grated. I grated that on the big side of the grater. Now I'm just going to try and get this incorporated. Okay, to 1 1/3 cups of buttermilk, I'm adding 1 large egg. Trying to keep the shell out. Beat these together. Now I'm going to pour this wet stuff into this dry stuff. I'm going to get my spatula. Get all that flour mixed in there. Now I'm going to shape this into a ball. If this is too sticky, this is a little sticky, but it's not too sticky. But if it's too sticky, then by all means add a little more flour if you need it. If it's not staying together and you have too much flour, just add a little bit more buttermilk, okay? All right. Okay, now it says to cut across down the middle about 1/2 inch deep. And that's just to help it cook inside, make it cook evenly all the way in the middle. Now I'm going to brush it with some melted butter. This is 2 tablespoons of melted butter, optional. And by the way, this recipe is right on the package of this Irish style flour. So if you decide to get this, you'll have the recipe there, but I'm also going to leave it down below. This was a greased pan, by the way, I buttered it. 400 degree oven, 45 to 55 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay. Irish soda bread, fresh out of the oven. And it comes out real easily. And it says 45 to 55 minutes, but this was 40 minutes, and I started to smell it, and it's a little bit dark. So I think 40 minutes in my oven. So, be ready just in case. Just slice it right down the equator here so you can see what it looks like. Butter, nice warm bread. That's good. You should try it with that Irish style if you can, and if not, just use regular wheat flour. It'll still be delicious. This is a great bread. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day with me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. You take care now.